Hi, hello, and welcome. I am definitely not Starstrucky, and you're watching me pog my way to 2.8k rating on an Enhancement Shaman in Dragonflight Season 2. The rules for this series are, I can't group with anyone I know, I can only join a pug for one more dungeon if I'm not hosting and they're not out DPSing me by a lot, I can't send myself any gold for my other characters or buy a WoW token, so I have to make all my gold on the character, I have to clear every dungeon on a plus 20 on either Tyrannical or Fortified, I just have to get all the portals, and I have to hit 2,800 rating. Okay, considering the fact that I'm still missing a few upgrades that require the the Drake crests, we're gonna go ahead and do a normal raid. What I really want for loot from the normal raid would be either the ominous chromatic essence, or what would be even better would be Call to Dominance. I thought it was Call to Madness. Maybe I called it Call to Madness a few times, but I definitely want Call to Dominance. I don't think I'll show much of the raid because I've already done the raid on normal, and at a lower item level I'm currently at 428, so it's only gonna get easier this time around. But I will record, and if something interesting happens, you guys get to see it. Otherwise, I'm probably just gonna show you the boss kills and what loot I get. I gotta say though, this fucking transmog is sick. Look at this. Should I maybe add the helmet? Hold on. How do you guys feel about the helmet? I feel like I should maybe add the helmet, yeah, because it looks pretty fucking cool now that I look at it. And you can still sort of see my face in there. Hello. I really can't even see the helmet when I'm playing the game, so it doesn't really matter too much. But yeah, I think I'll keep the helmet. Screw it. I'll keep the helmet. This will take a moment to form a group, honestly, because it's kind of in the middle of the day, but we're just gonna fast forward by the magic of editing. Okay, that was pretty fun. I actually got the focus on my rotation, so I think I'm getting a little bit better at my single target rotation. 82k single target. I don't think we have an augment evoker. We do have an augment evoker, but I'm not sure if I got prescience or not. Good uptime on the Ebon Might, it looks like. But yeah, I really tunneled on my rotation there, and I feel like I did pretty well. This group is actually really good. Holy shit. Oh wow, okay, I got sniped by that shit. I need to use the defensive and self heals. I got knocked out of that by the tornado, and that probably saved my life, to be honest. Drop a quick beacon on top of its head. Should be going down here in a second. Not much for loot. Transmog rolled on this because it's just it's a chest piece. I already have a chest piece, so I'm not too worried about it. And I even have the myth tier chest piece as well. No one even got it with a transmog roll. Not many male users, it looks like. Oh, this poor tank, it's not getting a poison dispel. Ooh, I got a bad feeling about this. I'm gonna start knocking these guys up and stunning them and everything so this poor tank can survive. I'm gonna use an earth elemental totem. Okay, never mind, that was too little too late, but yeah. Yeah, this group is really fucking blasting it. Ooh, only 2 pieces of loot. We got unlucky, and we also didn't get anything to drop for us between those 2 pieces of loot. Use the item upgrader that's in here. We're gonna upgrade, what was it that I wanted to upgrade? I guess the gloves should be upgraded first because they give more agility overall, and then I'll upgrade the bracers after that. That was really good. I feel like I got to work on my wolves uptime, which means more doggos. Also, what do you guys think of the whole adding the dogs to the thingy thing to the videos whenever I say doggos? Not whenever, but almost every time I say it. I think it's super cute. I hope you guys like it. Oh no. The run was going too smoothly. Of course, I'm using my group heal. Maybe we can actually heal through this. I'm not 100% sure. We're gonna use the defensive and get in this. We're gonna use the totem thingy. Okay, we're gonna stand in this group heal thing. Oh man, in the spirit link, I mean, what the heck? I'm so flustered I started casting a fucking spell. It looks like we stabilized and only 1 person went down, but we're really hoping that this person doesn't do the same issue. Okay, well obviously they didn't. So we're good. Looks like we're gonna kill him before the second intermission phase. Should still take him to the middle. Okay. Well, other than the first little blunder of the stacked things, we didn't really get anything. Ooh, a Jarun dropped. Dang. And this shitty ring that I don't want also dropped. Well, it's 418. I can't actually even get any upgrades from that, so I don't really care. Ooh, the druid's tank got it with a 5 need roll. That's nice. Well, that's not exactly where the tanks should be holding him, but that's okay. We're going to make sure that we switch over to the golems. We're going to slow this one down. We're going to try and burn that one. We'll do a knock up. Pick him when it gets low. Then we have sundering for the next one. Okay, this one's dead. We're going to grab the thingy remover. Drop a movie totem here. It plays movies. That's what it does. We're gonna get rid of one of these traps. They really shouldn't keep him in the middle. You want to keep him along the edges because he spawns traps close to where he is. So if you keep him in the middle, he's just gonna spawn new traps in the middle, and then you have to navigate around those traps to avoid the tactical explosion. This is the first time I'm seeing people fuck up, and I think it's because we have 2 new tanks. How do I get to the boss now? I'm gonna switch over to the totems, put a slow totem on this one. Relocating all the totems. Just gonna get rid of these traps that are in the middle. Hopefully somebody grabs these. People are grabbing these and they're removing the right ones. So there's a bunch of people that do know what they're doing, but the tanks clearly do not know how to tank this boss. I'm gonna grab this. Okay. Physical resistance totem for this guy who was also grabbing it. Because the bombs do physical damage. Do a sundering to give us mastery. I've gotten a lot better at using sundering thanks to the weak aura that I set up. You have time to cast beacon here. Again, we have traps in the middle because the tanks are not putting him where he's supposed to be. But it's okay. Maybe they figure it out by the end of the fight. Another stone skin totem because there's people with the bleed from the bombs. I can't really get to the bombs, but somebody else has been taking good care of them, and that's awesome to see. New golems are coming up. We're going to drop a movement speed totem. We're going to drop a slow totem on that one. I'm going to target this one. Going to knock it up. That'll keep it still for a little while. Doom winds into sundering into storm strike spam. Okay, we're going to grab that. We're going to deactivate some of these. Actually, we need to go in that direction once the next explosion comes through. So we're going to deactivate that trap. Okay. We have fresh doggos coming in a second. There's a tactical destruction. We all need to move in this direction, it seems. We're almost done. We're going to drop a stone skin totem for people tanking the stuff. We're going to use a heal, group heal here. Doggos and sundering. Lightning bolt to reset storm strike. I strike to reset storm strike. No luck. That's okay. We cleared it. Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're going to need roll on that. That's for sure. For single target, that's a really, really good choice. Looking good. It does look like I'm going to get that. That will be amazing for single target. Macro that thing into storm strike. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, hell yeah. Kind of like it more than I like beacon. I think I'm actually going to put it into this instead of beacon. And we're going to do a macro, a Quete specific macro, a new one. Actually, we're going to copy this. We're going to make a new one. It's going to do the same thing, but it's also going to /use Dragonfire Bomb Dispenser. Yes, I know I can use the number of the slot. It's whatever. I don't want to use it. I prefer this. And we're going to replace the old macro. Now, this macro should only be used in the raid. All right, I'm pretty happy about that. That's like, this is pretty fucking awesome, to be honest with you. I didn't expect to get anything from the raid because it's a normal raid. There's not much I can really get from it anymore other than the crests, which have also been nice. But I'm glad I got something, even though it is just something I'll be using in the raid. So it's not a huge deal, but it's definitely a welcome improvement. I'm just hoping I didn't spend all of my luck just now and that I get a chance at the call to dominance from Neltharion. Can I please not die again? Holy shit. I'm gonna use the group heal. Shit's getting pretty fucking messy. I think somebody mispositioned a little bit and then everything got thrown off, but we're gonna kill the boss anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Holy crap, that was crazy. Ooh, this necklace is actually really fucking good. That's a lot of mastery. You're gonna need roll on that. Oh, you're kidding me. There's no chance I get the trinket now. They're like, it's straight up just won't, first of all, it won't drop. If it drops, I won't win because I just won 2 pieces of loot already. Oh, never mind. The warlock just blew me out of the water with that roll. Does he need that? He has a crafted one, so I guess he wants to just upgrade the one he has crafted. That's unfortunate, but that actually improves my chances of getting the Neltharion trinket. So let's see. All right, here goes Echo of Neltharion. Let's see how we do. We switch back to Beacon to the Beyond because it's just been better. And then, of course, I forget to put it on my fucking bars. Beacon into this, into Sundering. Forget my Wind Fury totem, of course. Rushing Darkness is not on us, so we don't have to move. Been targeted by Volcanic Heart, of course, so I do have to move. Gonna kind of sit here and cast Lightning Bolts until this goes off. Very good movement speed thing, and we're gonna get back in there. That's a good Windrush totem. Very good Windrush totem. Totally useful. Hard switching to the ads. We have doggos. We have doom winds. We're going to chain lightning. Going to do some cleaving here while I can. Rushing darkness is on me. I'm going to move in such a way that I don't silence anyone. Someone did get silenced because they just kind of ran through it without thinking about it. That's okay. Switching to the next ad. Dropping Wind Fury totem again. I need to run out. We're just going to run over here into a corner. Targeted by rushing darkness again. We're just going to stand over here. Trying not to silence anyone. There we go. Movement speed for my friends back here. We apply it here. We're going to use the group heal. Self-heal, gonna use a potion as well. Not a potion, but a thingy thing. Gonna beacon this last guy. Okay, we're on P3. Group's having a bit of a struggle. I think we were a healer down for a bit, so we're still trying to recover from that. Don't know where the tank's gonna take him. This is gonna be rough. I think there's gonna be wall breaks here. I'm gonna use a defensive. Gonna use my silence. I wanted to use my earth elemental. Bloodlust has already come through. Usually you wait for bloodlust. Well, ideally you wait for bloodlust for this. He really likes me for rushing darkness. I'm trying not to stand on top of anyone else, but it's hard to with this positioning. Doom winds into storm strike spam. New doggos, chain lightning, and all friendly health bars. We're gonna try and take care of this one. That guy stood outside of the portals. Didn't really realize what he needed to do, I think. Caught with his pants down, but it looks like this is a kill. We're blasting the DPS, so we're doing fine on that department. I got a little flustered because I started commentating for the first time today, so well, not first. I think I said some stuff on Ziskarn, but it didn't matter. The trinket drops, but it's not for me. No, wait. One did drop. Oh, please. 73. I have to beat Zendikay at this one. Come on, give me a fucking good roll. 96, dude. No fucking way. No way, dude. No fucking way. Oh, I'm glad he got the fucking necklace. I get to get the trinket. Oh, shit. Fuck yeah. Oh my god, that's so fucking good. Please. It's just the druid. The druid can't even roll on that. Yeah, it's shaman, warlock, and hunter, and monk. Oh, 96, dude. What the hell? Immediately equipping that. Immediately. I don't even care. Fuck the beacon. Get that thing off of my bars. And we can also get rid of this storm strike macro with the bomb dispenser because it's just not good. I feel sad now because I kind of took it away from one guy. Oh my god, I can't fucking believe I got the trinket. That is ridiculous. I've been so fucking lucky with the trinkets with my characters on the season, or sorry, on the series. That's ridiculous, dude. What the fuck? I'm gonna kick this guy to move him over to the group. That's amazing, man. I still can't fucking believe it. Drop the totem, drop this doom wind sundering, knock everything up because there's a lot of cast bars. That's insane. That's straight up insane. I'm gonna need to set up a WeakAuras to track the stacks of the thing for the trinket. I don't know if I can do that in the time it takes us to get to the Sarkareth, but we're gonna try. Oh shit, here come the orbs. God dang it. Okay, I got lucky there. Ooh, okay. Okay. Oh Jesus. Okay, I got lucky again. Nice. I think this is straight up the first time I haven't been stunned here. That's ridiculous. Okay, so I need to look for domineering arrogance. Let's try and make a WeakAuras for that really quick. Just gonna help my guy summon over here. What the heck? I don't want that to be part of this group. I'm gonna make this thing 40 pixels by 40 pixels. We're gonna set a Y offset of minus 160 and an X offset of minus 165, I guess. Will do. Maybe I should make it a bit bigger. Let's make it like 50 by 50. Oh, we already have ready checks going through, so we're just gonna call this dumb and dummy, and we're gonna set load to never. I don't want that thing showing up while I'm still making it. I need to reapply food buff because I did lose it at some point. I think I had to reincarnate on Magmarax because there was a bit of a shit show going on. But yeah, let's go do Sarkareth. I feel like this group will just stomp it. Go stand in the breath, clear it. I don't think waiting for 10 stacks is actually the play with the domineering arrogance, because I get my wolves so quickly that I just don't think I can get in stacks. Yeah, I'm gonna for now just use them on cooldown, see how that feels. I think like that's the call, because I'm just not gonna, like, I'll have to wait for a very long time, at least from what I'm seeing so far. There's another glittering surge. We don't have the group cooldown, the group heal cooldown available right now, but what we do have is our personal defensive, so we're going to use that. Group seems to be fine though. Stacks are high. I don't have Windrush totem up because I had to use it at the start because we kind of pulled early. It was weird. Like the pull timer was still going down, and I don't know. We had a 5-second pull timer. Just Raid Lead has been giving us 5-second pull timers, which I really don't. I don't like 5-second pull timers. I think they're too short, especially when half your raid is at the beginning of the area instead of where they need to be. There's a bomb going off in the background here. Somebody grabbed it. So I'm going to grab this one because it doesn't seem like anyone's trying to grab it. Someone did try to grab it just a second ago. I reapplied my stacks. Now I just need to wait for the bomb to go off and then I can go back up. There we go. I'm going to always try to hard switch to ads here because I can do so much on ads. You know, kick that ad. I feel like when Fury Totem disappears when I go down into the area, I really don't like that. That feels really shit. I'm going to go down here intentionally. Yes. Because then I get to reapply my stacks and I don't have to stack up for the thing and risk getting killed by somebody mispositioning their thingy thing with the stuffy stuff. Just going to wait for that big zone to go away, and then I'll grab another stack to refresh the duration, and then I'll go back up and we can bloodlust here. That's when we need the bloodlust. Erupting the ads. There's a third one. I don't see it. I don't care. I'm going to tunnel into the boss. Black hole is on me. I am going to stack. I don't give a shit. I don't want to sacrifice this. Like, I got shit rolling right now. It didn't hurt too bad. I'm waiting for the black hole to go away. There's a thing there. Okay, somebody grabbed it. It looks like we have crystals or comets at the right spot. New set of doggos using the group heal. I saw some low health bars. Gonna turn back off. High on stacks. I should probably go down just to reset the number of stacks that I have. Ascension's coming up soon anyway, so when Ascension is going up, I kind of want to go down anyway because I can't DPS the boss. We have 10 stacks. We're gonna go back up like this, knock up all the ads. New doggos. Another void bomb's coming in. This guy doesn't want anything to do with it. Gonna try and grab the stacks here. Gonna try and grab some more stacks here. I just gotta take the bomb away, even if it means I'm not DPSing, just because if the bomb goes off, that's a potential wipe. Okay, we have our 10 stacks. Gonna refresh duration and go back up. When Fury Totem definitely fucks off whenever you go down, so I don't like that. We have Pillars of Light to stand in over here. People seem to be running away even though they're in the Pillar of Light. They won't get hurt. New doggos, Storm Strike spam. Boss should be good going down here. I feel like I could have done better. I feel like I didn't have the right up times on, like, I wasn't using my globals correctly when I got a little bit more focused on the tactics. Could have definitely done better. Voice of the Silent Star, that's hero tier versus my Cloak of the Illidari Council. Cloak of the Council has more haste. This, however, does not have stamina, and I've been having issues being very squishy. I'm actually considering just getting the Spore Cloak Cloak. I think that the Spore Cloak is the right call, so I'm just gonna transmog roll for this. I'm gonna let someone else enjoy it. I got 2 pieces of loot from this raid. The dispenser, which I kind of regret rolling on because honestly with the other trinket, obviously I'm not gonna use the dispenser. So I'm just gonna pass on this. Well, transmog roll, not pass, but yeah. I'm just happy I got the call to dominance. I think the call is, and I'm gonna go beat up some training dummies and actually see. But I think the call is basically to use dogs on cooldown anyway. But that was a smooth raid. I don't think we had a single wipe. We just kind of had some messier fights, but we didn't have a single wipe. That was really, really nice. But yeah, let's go beat up some training dummies and see how quickly we can get up stacks of domineering arrogance. Okay, let's set up a tracker and see how quickly we actually bring those up, because tracking it up here is a bit of a pain in the ass. Okay, let's see how quickly we can actually get some stacks. It looks like it doesn't stack particularly quickly. Yeah, I have another set of wolves ready before I got a single other stack. That's crazy bad. Oh, I'm gonna use dogs now. Okay, using dogs gave me a... Are you fucking kidding me? Using dogs gave me a stack. That's kind of funny. Honestly, that's kind of funny. How long does it take to get a second stack of domineering arrogance? Forever? Like, am I crazy? Does it not say? Okay, there's the second stack. I could have used wolves 3 times in that time. That's fucking stupid as shit, honestly. Still no third stack. I've been at this for a while now. Okay, 5 stacks, 6 stacks. We're getting there, so I guess it ramps up or something. I don't understand. It's just straight up random. Yeah, it makes 0 sense to wait for the call to arrogance. It just doesn't make sense. So I think we just use dogs on cooldown and hope for having stacks available, because by the time I stack up 10, it could take any amount of time between now and the heat death of the universe. Jesus Christ. All right, we're gonna wait for 10 stacks now. I may as well, since I'm this deep into it. And then we'll see what it does for the deeps if it chooses to give me a 10th stack. There we go. Flame Shock gave me the 10th stack. One spell I don't really use. We're gonna wait for everything to come off cooldown, and we're gonna use fucking wolves. Okay, here come the doggos, and here comes the stamina. So we're gonna go Wind Fury Totem just to make sure we have it up. We go doggos into Doom Winds, into Sundering, into Chain Lightning, Crash Lightning, Chain Lightning, Storm Strike, Chain Lightning, Crash Lightning, Storm Strike, Chain Lightning, Crash Lightning. And we have another set of dogs before we even fucking lost the buff, it feels like. That's pretty stupid. Yeah, it looks like you just use wolves like you did before, and you completely ignore it. So I don't really need the WeakAuras, because I'm just going to use wolves the way I did before. It does not change your gameplay at all, because it stacks too slowly to actually give you a meaningful amount of stacks. You're just going to have 10% less movement speed all the time, which kind of fucking sucks. I don't really like the trinket. I was super excited about it when I got it, but I don't fucking care about it anymore. Supposedly it's best in slot. I ain't feeling it. Doesn't feel best in slot. It feels shit. Oh well, whatever. I'm gonna get rid of it. It doesn't do anything for me. Like the WeakAuras gives me useless information. That's a little bit disappointing. I expected it to stack much quicker, considering how quickly you can get wolves back up. Because I don't know who in their right mind would not use Witch Doctor's Ancestry. It just makes your dogs up go up off cooldown all the time. It feels like Blizzard tuned the trinket not for enhancement shamans, just for whatever, and it doesn't really work out for enhancement shamans because the cooldown that it's bound to is super short. I feel like Elementalist uses this as well, like they just pop elemental spirits instead of Alpha Wolf. Maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but it just feels like the trinket is kind of shit because you'd never get more than 1 stack. Extremely rarely do I see it happening that I have more than 1 stack up, because 1 stack of it giving me 900, well, having a good uptime on 1 stack isn't that bad. 900 agility all the time with the haste that it gives you off the straight off the bat. I guess it's not that bad of a trinket, even with just 1 stack being consumed. I don't know. I'm flip-flopping on whether I like the trinket or not. 900 agility all the time sounds pretty good to me, to be honest. Well, not all the time, but a good chunk of the time. Am I able to upgrade it? No, I need to use these things. I do have 2 good trinkets now, so I can upgrade this a little bit for free. What I mean by 2 good trinkets, I have the Beacon to the Beyond at 437, and I have the Neltharion's Call to Dominance at 431, so I can upgrade things to 431 for free. And by free, I mean it doesn't cost whatchamacallit, the Shadow Flame Crest. So we're going to upgrade the Bomb Dispenser as well, just in case we want to use that for single target. Although I think this is best for single target as well, with this fucking gambling addict build that I have. But may as well upgrade this thing. It's not like I have anything to spend flight stones on. I've been getting very few upgrades. Speaking of upgrades, we're going to go ahead and actually turn these into crests. Put them over here, and that should actually, yeah, there we go. I now have no use anymore for Drake's Shadow Flame Crests. I've upgraded everything I could with Drake's Shadow Flame Crests, and now we have 429 429 item level. Actually, item level is 430, equipped is 429. I'm assuming that's because the Beacons of the Beyond, if I were to equip that instead of the thingy thing over here. Oh no, if I was to equip these two, wait, how the heck? Oh, I guess, should I be using this ring? I'm gonna sim it and see if I should be using this ring. I don't think I should because the other ones give me better secondary stats, especially the Entropic Convergence loop. I'm gonna sim it against the Deep Rock loop and see how much better it is or not. Give me a second here. Yeah, like I expected, the Onyx Imposter's Birthright, I actually lose 1.3% DPS. Kind of crazy. And that's against the Deep Rock loop, which is quite a few item levels lower. It's 9 item levels lower, but it gives me haste and crit with more haste than crit. And haste is just that much better for Enhancement Shaman than crit is, that getting this much crit and that much less haste is actually a big loss in DPS, 1.3%. That's kind of crazy. If you're curious on how to sim your characters, I have a walkthrough on, I believe, episode 19 of the Paladin series. So it got us 1 item level in total, but it's gotten us quite a bit more DPS because I believe the Neltharion's Call to Dominance will actually help us more than the Beacon. The Beacon, you could make an argument for the Beacon being really good, but I just hate the way it feels to cast it. I very often forget to do so, and it's just, I don't know, unused trinkets for me just fucking suck. And I feel like this is much more the spirit of the Enhancement Shaman Storm build of just gambling like crazy. Like you're fishing for procs, you're hoping for the best trinket things to give you, what? The best trinket things to give you, what the fuck am I even trying to say? You're just hoping for the good procs, right? Like you're hoping for a mastery or a haste proc from this, and you're hoping to get a bunch of stacks of this before you use your Feral Spirit. It's just a lot of hoping, but when the procs hit, it feels real good. We have some stuff that's sold. Some Rousing Frost, some Sunless Pants. That's nice. Oh, this thing sold. Okay, so I had this, the Adamantite Weapon Chain. I have no idea where exactly I got it from. I think it was just from running the old content for Transmog. 31k gold. Well, 29.5k gold, but I sold it for 31k gold. Apparently, it can go up to like 130k gold on certain servers, but here I got 30k out of it, and I'm really fucking happy about that because that's going to make crafting a lot easier. I still haven't gotten into much crafting because I want to skip the 437 crafted gear, which I'm kind of flip-flopping on because honestly, it's been pretty rough to upgrade some of the gear. It feels like it's a lot slower because I have to do a lot of upgrades, a lot of flight stones, this and that. But yeah, anyway, back to collecting my gold. Good chunks of gold. Pretty happy with that. We're going to put some more stuff on the auction house, and then I'm going to think about what I want to do next. I think I'm going to run my 17 Freehold, actually. I feel like that's the call. Oh, it's not able to pick that up. I need to do a reload. I was trying to form a group, but I wasn't able to pick up the key from my inventory. Sometimes that happens. I would type it in manually, but I can't because Blizzard wants me to use the SMS Protect feature in order to do that, because that's some sort of like bot protection thing. It does basically nothing to protect you from bots, unfortunately. This loading screen taking a long ass time. All right, there we go. Now we can start a group. 17 Freehold. Let's go. Oh, we have people applying. We have a full fucking stack here. Yeah, we're just gonna grab them. Fuck it. We're gonna grab them. Getting started with this. I'm gonna save my Windrush. We're gonna Bloodlust at the start. Actually, no, it's fucking tyrannical. No, I'm not gonna Bloodlust at the start. What the fuck? Inferi Totem. I have Beacon on my bars, even though I don't use it anymore. Using Physical Resistance Totem. Is it fortified or is it, what is it? Tyrannical. Okay, I'm crazy. Jesus, what the fuck? Wind Fury Totem. Put that thing down. What the hell is going on? I'm not using my abilities. Help! I did like no damage there because I was just stupid the entire time. I was just derping out big time. I think it was because I was editing the fucking video of doing bolstering, and I just remembered it being bolstering fortified, and I just got scared very quickly. I'm gonna hex this thing, get the hell out of here. Got banished as well. Okay, I need to do better than that. I can't let that be the start. Like, the start was shit. Also, this should be overall. Hold on. Should have used Windrush Totem there. Reapply Wind Fury. Wait for them to group up. We'll focus this one, target this one. Doggos. Knock this up. We'll use Focus Interrupt on the other one when he starts casting, if he does casting at all. Slow Totem here for the Spiteful Shades. One is on me. I should probably move away from it. Make use of that slow. I'm going to ignore this guy. Just going to kick him for good measure. Bonk this thing for the Maelstrom stacks. Okay, we're killing them, it looks like. No, we're not. Thanks, already going to the next one. Doggos, Wind Fury Totem, going Crash Lightning into Chain Lightning. Shattering Bellows coming through, so we're going to use Stone Skin Totem, reduce the damage taken by the group. Doom Winds, Sundering. Use the defensive here because I'm already low. I don't really want to die. Use a Healing Potion. New Doggos. I'm gonna... Okay, it's banished. I wanted to hex it, but we let it get banished. That's okay. Stone Skin Totem, reduce the damage taken by the group because it's physical damage, the roars, right? All right, I'm going to use the group heal here because everyone's kind of low. The rogue got popped like a pimple because the boss went for the rogue. That's unfortunate. I'm going to reincarnate here once he's done shooting. There's a charge. I can reincarnate. I'm going to try and off heal myself as quickly as I possibly can because if he starts shooting again and hits me, it's going to kill me. I don't have a defensive up. So what he does is basically he shoots 3 times Each time selecting a random target, it can be the same target multiple times. I need the group heal, but I don't have the group heal. There I mispositioned and I kind of got multiple people hit by the cone thing that he does. That's obviously not good. We're going to give an off heal to the healer. The healer's kind of struggling to keep up. I think they're not very experienced or something. Or it could just be a lot of damage. Maybe I'm just being rude. Get the one further away from tank as I suggested. Kick that because apparently nobody else knows how to do that. No, the rogue's been dead. So they've been kicking quite a bit. I think they got battle res at the start of the fight. I don't know if this is reset worthy because my single target DPS is not really much. At least the bird is being positioned pretty correctly. I'm going to move out of this immediately. It does ridiculous amounts of damage. Kick that. DK's on top of it as well. Don't have to worry too much. Use Stone Skin Totem just to reduce some of the damage. I had nothing to use basically for a second there, so may as well. Put the doggos down. We got a proc of the thing. Kick that immediately. Why am I dying constantly? Why is the priest dying? I have group heal available. I'll let the warlock take care of himself. I'm going to use the group heal once I have to heal myself. The DK sure as fuck won't die. We're going to use the group heal because the warlock's basically almost dead. We're trying to heal him up at least a little bit. Warlock's dead. Why is this so hard? It's a 17. Jesus Christ. Okay. I'm gonna CC one, kick this. I don't have anything for this guy. DK needs to... Oh, he mind controlled that one that I was trying to hex. It's my bad. That was messy. I said I'd get the one further away from tank and he just instantly targeted that one. We're surviving. I'm just gonna have to use a lot of self-healing. Never mind, man. What the fuck? 5 million health by the DK alone. I let 2 stacks of destabilize go off like a moron. That's completely my bad. And I was like talking shit to the DK. DK might go down. Never mind. It's a blood DK. What am I saying? Mind controlled it. If he gets 2 of those guys to go through, he might be in trouble. This is going to hit him because he's standing in the middle. This is going to take forever, though. Bird might hit the DK again. Never mind. He moved enough. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe it gets better later because this first boss is a pain in the ass and we did start it with a person down. DK is mind controlling it. Destabilizes coming through, hitting the boss. That's good. Kicks are coming through regularly now. I have my doubts about this healer being able to do this, but I think we'll pull through. The first boss is very heal intensive because you have to keep everyone topped off all the time, otherwise they will probably die. Because when this shit drops on you, quite literally the shit drops on you, you take a shit ton of damage. Again, shit ton being quite literally because it's a ton of shit. So it's pretty rough. We can release here and people... I didn't see the fucking bird. Oh man, I released it, got insta-gibbed. What the fuck? That's funny as shit. We don't have to pull that, but we will pull that. We can skip with the warlock. We can skip with the rogue. Stone Skin Totem for that. The way you skip with the warlock is you have them drop the gate in such a way that it just skips over past this mob and you don't have to pull it at all. A bit risky because if somebody dies, they can't skip without the warlock, so they're kind of stuck behind, but it's a thing you can do. We'll drop a Stone Skin Totem, a Wind Fury Totem. We're going to Crash Lightning, move out of that shit, and now spam Chain Lightning into Crash Lightning. Doggos into Sundering, into Chain Lightning, into Crash Lightning, into more Chain Lightning. We're looking for the Duelist. Here comes the C-Spout. We're going to move out of that. We have a proc, so we're just blasting now. Holding on to our wolves now for the next group. He dropped a Slow Totem on him. New Wind Fury Totem. We're going to put a focus on the Brine Scale. Okay, you doggos, Crash Lightning. We're going to let that get mind controlled. We're going to kick that thing because it's going to do an AoE. There's rat traps coming through. We need to move out of that. Make sure we don't step back into it. Alternate between Crash Lightning and Chain Lightning. New doggos, Crash Lightning, make them cleave. Okay, we're going to use actually Doom Winds on this. Did I not use Bloodlust the first fucking fight? I didn't even use Bloodlust the first fucking fight. I'm so stupid, man. I'm not doing well. I'm just not playing very, very well at all. I did fine in the raid, but then after the raid was done, and I went to the first Mythic Plus to start commentating, it all went to poop. Starting the boss fight, I guess we're gonna Bloodlust this, because what's the point? We might have it for last boss. Windrush Totem so people can get around where they need to. Our Warlock's not exactly in the best possible position ever. Warlock's dead again. The cleave fight, we're gonna put the doggos down. Chain Lightning to make them cleave. Crash Lightning because it lowered the cooldown. We're standing in the thing. We're not standing in the thing because the fucking thing is... Oh, God, I'm gonna use my defensive. We need to kill the barrel. Use my group heal. I don't have a totem to give you guys to move faster. The group heal's not doing much right now. Sundering into Crash Lightning into more Wind Strikes. Need to move out of that thing because it's gonna fucking kill me. New doggos into Storm Strike. Eudora's jumping in 5. Doom Winds into Chain Lightning into Crash Lightning into Eudora jumping. We're gonna drop. Never mind, we don't have a totem for another minute. I don't know why the cooldown on that thing is so fucking long, but it is, so I have to deal with that. Switch to the barrel. Why am I constantly dying? Is this a healing issue or am I just stupid? The rogue just got blasted. Just reset. Okay, there we go. Very cool. Release and go. This time at least the bird won't kill me. That was a bit of a wasted Bloodlust, but let's keep trying. Okay. Doom Winds into Sundering into Storm Strike spam. She's gonna jump soon. We go to her left. I instructed the group to do the same. We seem to be doing it so successfully this time around. That's very good. We have new doggos available. I'm barreled. Hopefully I get cleared out of the barrel. There we go. We got cleared out of the barrel. I need to move out. I almost pulled that fucking group. That would have been fatal. Eudora is jumping soon. We're going to stone skin. There we go. We go to her left. Or to our left, I guess. Not her left. Whatever. You get what I mean, though. You saw where I went. New doggos. Chain lightning. Crash lightning when I can. It was a waste of crash lightning because it didn't hit both of them, but more chain lightning. She's jumping again soon. We're going to drop a movement speed totem. She's nearby. Stay on Eudora. New doggos. Storm strikes, chain lightning while they're together. You need to clear this barrel. Return the favor. They got me out of a barrel. I'll get them out of a barrel. There we go. I'm gonna use the group heal because I see low health bars and I don't like it. There's new powder shots coming out constantly. So everyone should be top health instead of being at half health constantly. The healer can't let that happen. They need to pump more HPS. It looks like people are a lot better at avoiding the thing now. I'm gonna switch to lightning bolts now and use doom winds. Try and proc as many as possible. Blackout barrels coming through. It's on this guy. We're gonna hard switch to the barrel. Tank should try to, at least try to, move the boss away from the person who's barreled so that the boss doesn't hit them with the smash once he does it, but that's okay. It's not fatal if they're at full health, and when there's just this boss left, it's really not that hard to keep people at full health because he just does the barrel smash and he punches the tank in the face, and that should be this boss. Very good. If we had done that the first time around, it would have been a lot better. Tank's going in, he's pulling things. Brain Scale is going to focus one, target the other, and just start our AoE rotation. There's blinding rages coming through, so we're going to do the AoE thing. We're going to drop the stun totem. Okay, we can just switch to this one because the Warlock interrupted one. I interrupted this one with Sundering, not even intentionally. I just wanted to use Sundering. Crash Lightning and the Chain Lightning. Spam. We're going to drop a slow totem on him just so all the nasty little shades coming out of it don't actually run off after our healer or whoever immediately. I'm going to hold my doggos for the next group because this is basically dead. 2 are on me. I can Crash Lightning and just kind of stay off to the side. I'm gonna hex that right away. Got blinded, hexed, and banished. And it's not disappearing for some reason. That's interesting. Wind Fury Totem into Stone Skin Totem and to relocate the totems. Okay, we have 1 Brain Scale, 2 Brain Scales. Looking for the first nasty casts. Doggos into Doom Winds, into Crash Lightning, into Knock Up, into Sundering. Should be safe for a while now. New Doggos using Crash Lightning and the Chain Lightning spam. Gonna drop the slows now as they die. That destabilize needs to get hexed. People are having a hard time doing it, so I'm gonna do it. Blind Rage is coming through. I'm gonna tar and stun through that shit. There we go. That did it. Oh, this one's mind controlled. Very good. Man, Earth Grab Totem's actually super fucking nice for these guys. We can just move. It's just spiteful. They're not even gonna reach us. We really don't have the time to deal with spitefuls like that. I'm gonna do a knock up here because I see a bunch of uninterruptible casts. We have the Brain Scale focus, so we can focus interrupt the Frost Blast like that. We're gonna drop this stun. I am being focused. I need to move away. I'm gonna grab this one that's further away from the tank like so. I'm gonna use the group heal. Never mind, the healer's already dead, so I can't save him with the group heal. I need to move out of that, that's for sure. Sundering into Crash Lightning, into Chain Lightning, into Dogs, into Chain Lightning, into Crash Lightning, into Chain Lightning. Storm Strike because I have nothing else. Now we have a proc, so we're going to just spam Wind Strike. You have a knock up for this Blinding Rage. I'm going to drop a slow for all those bad guys. Okay. And we didn't have anyone talk to the thing. I didn't think of it, to be honest. I probably should have done it and ran down there, but it's no big deal. Okay, we have a Brain Scale. We're going to put the Brain Scale on focus. We're going to tunnel into this guy. Never mind, we're not pulling that guy. That's okay. Doom Winds into Doggos. Probably should have done Doggos into Doom Winds, but we have Sundering up now. Just going to look at the Brain Scale. Going to kick the Brain Scale. Chain Lightning spam as much as possible between Crash Lightnings. I don't have Wind Fury Totem up, and somehow my brain doesn't register that. We're going to knock everything up. These guys are going to start dying soon. Okay, we're pulling the next group. We have the Brain Scale guy. We're going to target him. Use the Taran stun. No, I'm not. I'm going to drop the stun totem. There we go. That works out. I don't even have to interrupt this. I can interrupt the next cast it does, which is the Water Bolt. Blinding Rage coming through. I kind of have to move away from that. Oh, I don't have anywhere to fucking move away from that. I'll grab this one because the other one got banished. Very good. I had to jump down here because I was being focused by the dickhead and I didn't have my knock up already. Anything. We're going to knock up again. We're going to drop a slow totem and just go to town here. Piggy's coming down. I think the healer's trying to deal with it. That's good. Going to drop a Sundering. Chain Lightning. Chain Lightning again. Crash Lightning. Okay. A lot of commentary is going to be taken up by me just saying which abilities I'm using because I have to, like, it's taking so much of my concentration just to make sure I pick the right one that's supposed to be used. 8 minutes left. I don't think this is going to get timed. I'm kind of bummed out about that, but I do have my +2 17. That's actually kind of nice. No, it's a +1. Never mind. What a +1's still better than an untimed one. Maybe the tank wants to pull him into the Ludwig, but I don't know if that's the right call. Okay, he is pulling him into Ludwig. He's also tanking Ludwig in the middle. That's something you absolutely never do because all the shells go through the middle as they bounce around. Okay, so for how geared that group is, they're kind of not playing that amazing. Get this thing away from me. I'm going to knock it up just so I can stand here and keep DPSing. Wind Fury Totem back up. Yeah, now you see why you don't keep it close to the middle because I can't, when there's shells coming through, I can't do anything. I have to fuck off. You tank him in the corners, but I shouldn't criticize people too much. Maybe they're a DPS player and this is them tanking for the first time and they don't know why the tanks do the certain things that they do. Yeah, like the rogue just got completely rolled by those things. This thing is of course focusing me. I'm just gonna step up here and auto attack this for Maelstrom weapon procs. I'm gonna trust that they have a route in mind, so I'm just gonna let them do their thing. We're not timing this either way, so it doesn't really matter too much. Oh, that one's mind control, that one's blinded and hexed. You know, Stone Skin Totem. Wasn't able to do anything other than that really, so may as well Stone Skin Totem. Drop the dogs, Storm Strike spam. Make sure I don't stand in a line in front of the shark because when he goes to pick up the shark, especially after this, healer got taken the fuck out. Hopefully we have a battle res for the healer. If not, I'm going to use my group heal here just to make sure that we stay nice and healthy. We're going to hex that. I don't trust people. Okay, there we go. Warlock's been fairly consistent about just controlling everything. Rogue's dead again. Yeah, it's not timed. There was a slimmer of a chance up until now, but now there's no fucking chance anymore because we just keep dying on stupid little mechanics that are really not that hard. I'm proud of myself for not dying as much as I could have died in this run. I probably did cause a lot of healing for the priest though, because there were things that I stood in that I really didn't need to stand in. Okay, it's just me and the tank now. This seems reminiscent of previous situations seen in this dungeon. This is the Freehold from hell, and the worst bit is I can't even record another dungeon after this. I have to do this one and just kind of deal with it. We're gonna self-heal because we have the bleed on us and it's a tyrannical boss. Perk tosses on the tank. We're just gonna stay the fuck away from that because I can't have to stay at max distance, otherwise I'm gonna die the second those fucking things hit me. I don't have the group heal here. I need to move away from that and self-heal. Okay, both sharks have been picked up. One is going to get dropped on me soon. Yep, it's dropped on me. There it is. And it's the one that does more damage. I just have to wait for the tank to basically kill this. Two sharks are on the blood DK. Blood DK doesn't even feel it. Never mind, they do feel it. We're gonna give them movement speed in case they need to kite that. If I get anywhere close to those fucking sharks, I'm dead. Okay, he picked up both. I can do some hits now. Thundering, wind strikes are up, so now I can get the fuck away from him again. Using healing potion and this. I just really don't want to die. There we go. Still have the bleed going. We're gonna heal. Okay, we're still missing 2% in order to be able to clear just the patrol and the 2 packs instead of having to pull the 3rd pack. There's a crusher here and it looks like we're gonna have to pull the crusher. No, we're not, because we're just gonna wait. We're gonna be missing 2% unless the plan is to do all 3 of these pulls, which is a waste of time, but it's not like we have to care about time anymore. This isn't timed. Luckily, I don't need more than 3. This group is clearly a little inexperienced. I haven't been playing my best either. Like I could have done way more DPS throughout this entire dungeon. I've found it a bit of a struggle to do consistently good single target DPS, especially when commentating. But this thing is of course going after me. I'm gonna do a stun totem here, refresh my Wind Fury, drop doggos, drop doom winds, kick this. That's the top priority interrupt here. Stone Skin Totem to reduce the damage taken by the tank. He's getting auto attacked a lot. I do have a knock up available when I see something that I don't want to see, like for instance one of these shades. We're gonna drop a slow totem here. Can't do much else right now. And do a stun through the middle, sundering into new doggos. Things are dying and we're gonna hex that. Never mind, it's mind controlled. That's good. Things are still slowed luckily, so I can just move away. Oh, this is threading the fucking needle right there. Holy shit. Right, the shades are all slowed. Well, most of them are. Healer's being bonked on the noggin. Give the healer a quick heal. I'm gonna kick that to make a group since the tank doesn't know how to do that. Physical damage resistance totem. Knock this up. We're gonna drop a stunning totem that'll stun it before it's able to cast the thing. There we go. The rogue also kicked it. We're gonna drop doggos into sundering, into storm strike spam, crash lightning, chain lightning, crash lightning. The one further away is the one I said I'd get. Never mind. We're gonna kick this. Never mind, I failed it. I kicked something else. Healer's very slow under the spells on the blood DK. Ah, yes, there it is. The Elemental of Shame. Wonderful. You got hit by the Enforcer's AoE. I didn't have my Stone Skin Totem up for it. That's unfortunate, but that's how the cooldowns go. We can get rid of the Sated debuff. Let me actually kill these. We're good on percent? Am I insane? Does it not take 84%? So it takes 82%, not 84%. I'm gonna Bloodlust into Dogs, into Sundering, into Doom Winds. Probably should have Sundering or Doom Winds into Sundering, but oh well. I'm not doing shit about that. Somebody else can deal with it. New Dogs into more Storm Strike spam, reset Storm Strike with Lightning Bolt. I'm not being hit. I'm not being targeted by the cannon barrage, so I don't have to worry about that. There's the guy. We're going to slow him. That's about as much as we can do. I'll knock him up as well for good measure. Sundering, doggos. I'm going to use my stone or earth elemental. Fuck it. We're going to use a group heal here. Probably should have saved group heal for when the fucking daggers come out, but I'm just not thinking straight this dungeon. I don't know why. Like, I'm not doing particularly poorly. I'm not doing amazing, but I'm not doing like shit. 1, 2, 3, move. 1, 2, move again. Gonna drop a slow totem on that guy back there. He got blinded. That's very good. Doggos into storm strike spam. Wind strike now. We have sundering. Gonna use sundering for the mastery. 1, 2, 3. Move again. 1, 2, move again. Gonna wait for doggos. Doggos into doom winds. Whirling daggers are coming through. We got stunned. We're gonna knock them up now. There we go. New doggos. Lightning bolt to reset. The totem ran out, so we need to reapply it. 1, 2, 3. Move again. Use a defensive, use a potion. Don't have the group heal because I used it early like a moron, and there we go. Not the best run I've ever done, but oh well. Did we get hands? We got hands! Hero tier hands. That's a just reward. And I got fashionista hand. Okay. Thank you for the run. Sorry for the poor performance. And might be about the percent. Okay, we're gonna astral recall and we're gonna peace out. Aw, DK says no worries, man. I appreciate that. Thank you. Durability is below 70%. I did get that WeakAuras after the fucking embarrassment that was the Neltharion's lair run. So let's repair. And we have our first aspect Shadow Flame crest. Let's craft it. We're going to go and tierify these gloves. Okay, so I'm looking at the Earthen Might thing. So it lasts for 15 seconds and I use it. I can get it every 40 seconds. And we had a 30% uptime on it. I feel like that's decent, right? Wind Fury Totem was up 81% of the time, so I was definitely missing it somewhere. I have a tendency of ignoring that icon when it pops up on the middle of my screen, which is clearly not good, but oh well. Domineering Arrogance. Oh, that's the... Oh, okay. So that's when I have the stack, but I haven't consumed it yet. It's up 61% of the time. So it means that pretty much every time I have the buff from using the doggos, that's good. Call to Dominance was up 22% of the time, which is how often I managed to get it up by using doggos on cooldown. Feral Spirit was up 37% of the time. So basically, whenever I have Feral Spirit up, I'm doing 15% more physical damage, and I'm getting pretty much all the time Call to Dominance. The Call to Dominance has 10 seconds, while the dogs have 15 seconds. So it makes sense that they're not the same percent. But I do believe pretty much every time I use the dogs, unless I get them back extremely quickly, I get a proc of the Trinket. So that's pretty good. It's usually, from what I've seen, it seems to be just like one stack because it's extremely slow to stack for some reason. Maybe it's better on the Elementalist build, but on the Storm build, it just stacks very, very slowly. I've noticed that using Ice Strike and Frost Shock and Flame Shock got me a few of those stacks, but I also noticed that, Crash Lightning and these abilities also granted it. So it seems like the other ones granted more, but that's from a very small sample size, so I wouldn't really judge it by that. But yeah, we're going to tierify these gloves. Crit versatility. Why do all these items give me crit versatility? Let me take a look. Look, legs give haste mastery, so we want to keep those. Shoulders give a good chunk of haste, so we want to keep those. The chest gives crit versatility. We want to replace it with this, but we don't have a helmet to replace it with. I'm hoping that the helmet gives good stats. I don't know, but yeah, we need to craft these or tierify these gloves anyway. So there we go. And we're gonna go ahead and equip them. At least I don't have to enchant them with anything. Transmog toy. Immediately fix that transmog. What does tierifying this actually give me? Oh, versatility, mastery with more versatility. Yeah, it's not worth doing. And the chest, I know it gives me crit versatility as well, which is really shit, but oh well. That's the reason I'm not using this chest, by the way, is purely because of the fact that it gives haste mastery, and I would lose my tier set if I used it, and I don't want to tierify it. I want to tierify a helmet instead, so I can keep my tier set and keep the really good stats, the secondary stats from this. The difference is 22 agility, so it's not going to make a huge amount of difference, but for later on, I'd like to have the right secondary stats, because having a much more mastery on this build really makes a difference, considering the fact that you get your procs from your mastery. Like, your mastery increases your proc chance of getting the attack. So yeah, or getting the Storm Strike reset. But yes, I think that is pretty much it for this recording session. I'm not particularly happy with my Freehold performance, but I don't think I was the critical issue there. I think there was a bit of a healing, like HBS issue. I think the person might be trying out Discipline instead of playing Holy. They might be like a Holy main, and now they're just kind of switching to Discipline, which I completely understand. For playing a Disc Priest, their DPS is very low. You would expect it to be much higher, because that's what I usually see with Discipline Priests at this item level. But maybe I'm just talking out of my ass. Maybe you guys can tell me more, because I'm not particularly experienced with healers. That's what I try to second guess myself whenever I say something's a healing issue, because it might just be an issue of people taking too much damage, and the healer, no matter how good they are, won't be able to keep up with that. But generally, I have like a decent basic idea of how much healing you should do, and I feel like 27k HPS when people are constantly dying in the dungeon feels a bit low. I don't know. Whatever the case is, that run was pretty rough, and I feel like we could have timed it if we played as well as we did on the second pull of the second boss. The first pull of the second boss was catastrophically bad. The second pull felt very, very smooth because people were actually doing the positioning correctly, like moving around the frontal cone thing that Eudora does pretty well. But yeah, let's not get stuck in analysis paralysis. I think I can do a lot better. 77k DPS in a Freehold overall feels a bit low. I don't have an excuse anymore. I have decent item level. I have the trinkets I want. I have weapons at max item level for champion tier. I should be doing more DPS. So the only thing that I can do now to increase my DPS is just focus on actually executing my rotation well enough. And that's pretty much it for this episode. If you enjoyed it, drop a like. Let me know what you liked about it in a comment. I read all of those and respond to the vast majority. If I for some reason miss your comment and don't reply, you can always reach out to me on the D&V community Discord, which is linked in the description. There you can also find my WeakAuras, my add-ons, anything you might be interested in from the UI in general. And it's just a chill community where we hang out, sometimes do some runs, chit-chat. I'm often just in the voice channel while I'm trimming my videos before I go in to edit the details that I have to actually listen to. So I'm just chilling in the voice, hanging out with people. But yeah, in today's episode, we actually got the Call to Dominance, which is ridiculous. I was kind of just doing the raid for the Drake Crest fragments and hoping for the Call to Dominance. I didn't expect to actually get it. It turns out I got the Call to Dominance and I got something else as well. I think I got the Dragonfire Trinket, which I'm kind of sad about because it's not that good. And there was somebody in the raid that really needed it. I think it was a demon hunter who whispered me if they could get it. Looking back at it, I should have probably given it to them because I did have the beacon and the beacon was just straight up better than that trinket. I even switched back to the beacon after one boss with the Dragonfire bomb dispenser. So I just feel bad for not giving it to the demon hunter, but oh well. If I had known that it was shit compared to the beacon, which I should have known, I would have given it to the demon hunter for sure. But yeah, we also did a 17 Freehold. I just cannot get away from Freehold on this character. I think I have like 5 Freehold runs in the last 4 episodes or something. It's starting to get a little annoying because like I just don't feel like playing Freehold anymore, but I don't have much of a choice if I'm going to run my own key. If the key ends up being Freehold every time, so I don't know what to do. But yeah, we didn't time it. I think it might have been a healing issue. I think the person who was playing the priest was learning how to play Discipline Priest, which is fair. I wish I had known that while I was inviting them, but oh well, not a huge deal. All I can really focus on is the things I could improve, and I think there are a few things that I could still improve. Well, there's many things that could still improve, but the big thing would probably be just not getting hit in the face by Spiteful, because I think that's what I died to quite a few times. But anyway, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next episode.